Well, I have one of these small water filtration systems, so today it's time to change out the UV light on my Aqua system, so I thought I'd make a short video on how to do that. But before we get started, here's a quick warning.
Warning, this video is intended for entertainment purposes only. I will not be held liable for any damages caused if you choose to work on a water filtration system. Working with UV lights is dangerous and can do damage to your eyes and skin, so take all safety precautions necessary. Also, remember to have your water tested.
It's easy to tell if your UV light needs to be changed on your Aqua systems. It'll display lamp expired and how many days ago it expired. To get started, we're going to unplug the UV light. This is extremely important. When working with the UV light, you never want to have it plugged in. And then we're going to put on some gloves because we're going to be handling the UV light. And then once we put the gloves on, we push in and we twist and the light will come out. And I'll show that again. So look, I push in, I twist, and then the bulb comes right out. We're going to stop there, and then we have to unplug the bulb before we pull it out any further. And then we can remove the whole bulb. When removing the bulb, go slow and be careful. You'd hate for it to break inside the unit. And once it's removed, I usually like to just put it in a cardboard box and set it aside until I can open the new one. Here's the new bulb that I need, and I get this from my local water filtration company, and I know you can also buy them online. When opening the box, be careful, you'd hate to break the new bulb. So I like to pull the staples out and then open it, and luckily this UV light is in a tube wrapped up in bubble wrap, so they pack it extremely well. I like to take the old bulb and compare the size to make sure it's the correct size before going any further. I pull this out. Now that's a little key that's used to program the unit. I don't need it, so I'm just going to remove the bulb here. Now you'll notice this little white O-ring next to the blue foam. Now that will have to stay in place, so when you remove the blue foam, be careful not to move it. Now when removing the blue foam, I recommend doing it while it's on the flat surface on a table. Trying to do it in the air was very difficult, so don't do what I just did. And once the blue foam is removed, then you can insert the new UV lights, and be careful. And slide it in, and then once it's slid in, then you can plug it in. Once you plug in, then you push in gently, push in and twist. The next step is to hold down this Aqua button and then plug it in. Now you have to hold it down firmly for 5 seconds and then release. And then it'll set the system so then it knows there's a new bulb installed. Some other systems require that little key that they provided, and you'd have to insert that on the side of the Aqua system's device, but this one you just push a button to reset it. Now this was my third attempt to reset the systems, and you wait till you see the check at the end, and then it'll come up how many days until the new bulb expires. If the key is required on your system, here's the directions on how to install that to reset the system. Thank you for watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, please subscribe. It'll keep you up to date on all my future videos. And leave a comment on what you liked or what you didn't like. Thanks again.